So I had a friends with benefits for about 2.5, almost 3 months. I'm 24, he's 35. When we first started seeing each other, we saw each other often. And at this point, we had spent a lot of time together almost every day. Well, I work all over the US normally, and I got a call from my recruiter from work who said I'd be scheduled to go on assignment March 1st. So we agreed to see each other up until I left and that he'd come on vacation with me when I came back in December. We said it'd be just us, then after we'd split. So I didn't talk to nor sleep with anyone else but him, and he wasn't supposed to either. That was our mutual agreement. Well, it's Wednesday, February 15th, and I see texts pop up on his iPad. He doesn't realize they pop up on there anytime he gets a text. And I was cleaning the house, his house, and I, by accident, saw it was some girl he's talking to. And honestly, I closed it when I saw her responses. At the time, I thought, you know what? I'm leaving March 1st, and this really won't be important after that. I was fine until I heard a text pop up about every 5 minutes. I couldn't help but look and get annoyed. I honestly wish I'd never seen any of it at all. Well, the next day comes around, and Friends with Benefits kids are supposed to come today because of spring break. So I'd straightened up the house and I turned off his iPad because the messages were still popping up very often, and I just didn't want to hear it. So it's 9:30 a.m. He's already gone for a court appointment, and I'm just leaving for a doctor's appointment. And I tell him, hey, I turned off your iPad. I'd hate for your kids to see the messages you're receiving from whoever it is you're texting. And he says, okay, thank you. I didn't know they were popping up. And I finally decided to tell him I saw them last night and I just didn't want to say anything and ruin the last bit of time we had left to see each other. And he's like, oh, yeah, I thought her number was blocked. And I felt relieved for all of 2 seconds, but then I knew he was lying and I suddenly wasn't okay with it. I mean, he was actively texting her and I saw the responses, so I obviously knew it wasn't just a one or two. It was probably 30 text messages altogether. I unfortunately counted. So he plays it cool, and I'm at the doc's office. I ask him to let me know if the kids are coming so we can find out if it's a good time for me to come back to his house because I stayed there probably 4 days a week. Well, when I asked if it was a good time for me to come back, he texts me and says, no, you just need to stay gone. I'm sorry. And I immediately knew it was because I said something about the text messages. He seemed upset and he's never not been okay with me coming over. So at this point, I'm mad I even mentioned it and annoyed he even got mad at me as if I snooped through his stuff when in fact it was an accident. I saw anything at all. Although I did keep looking. Yet I guess I'm a little forced to be glad this happened because if he lied about that, who knows what else he wasn't honest about. I haven't talked to him since and I honestly hate he ended this the way he did because I've done nothing wrong to him, and if anything, he's the one who lied to me like I'm some kind of idiot. I was really fighting the urge to be even a little petty, just be an adult and get over it, but I lost. So I somehow remembered this girl's number by memory. I call BS, okay? OP. BS, you didn't remember this by freaking memory. You wrote it down in your notes and you freaking, yeah, you saved this.